What's up, YouTube? This is a platinum battle from way back in the day, when we also played that in about 2007, 6, that kind of era. Anyway, I'm going to lead things off with my Jinzo, and he's going to knock off Metagross's item there. He's going to set the rocks up for just a bit of entry hazard thingo, and I'm going to set my reflect up there. So this is pretty sure it's a reflect light screen Uxie. So obviously Meteor Mash is going to do absolutely nothing to my Uxie unless he gets a critical hit, which he doesn't. Nice, so he's going to switch it out because he can't really do a lot to me at the moment. And he goes into his Scissor. I'm guessing straight away, well, if I did stay in, then he would have gone for a bug move or a Swords Dance U-turn, something along those lines, unless it wasn't banded. I prefer the I think I preferred the banded set in this gen. Anyway, so I go into my Infernape, and I'm pretty sure it's a Mixape, and he's going to switch out because he's going to, well, he cannot do much at all to my Infernape because I pack a Fire move, of course, and of course he expected my Flamethrower to come and went into his Latias. I'm just going to go for a U-turn after this, hoping I'll be faster. I'm not really sure what its EVs are. It might be Scarfed, it might just be a tank. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so I get the Burn Hatch, which is quite nice there. And I also outspeed him, which is really cool. So that's nearly going to take him out. So I take him right back into the red. And he's also got that Burn Hack, so he's not going to live more than one turn, so I can easily switch anything into this and take whatever move that's coming. So I just go into Jinzo because he basically can take anything that this will dish out, and it goes for the Surf. So I'm like, okay, lucky I didn't stay with it, like I didn't switch any kind of other fire types into that. So it goes for the Surf, and that actually does quite a decent amount of damage to my Uxie, and he's definitely going to go down to that burn hacks there. So Uxie's just chilling around, and he goes into his Scissor. So what's he going to do? Probably a Bullet Punch. Yeah, he goes for the Bullet Punch there to try and get rid of my Uxie, because Uxie's a really pain in the ass wall. Whenever you verse it, Uxie, Mesprit, or pretty much they're real pains. So I get critted. Yeah, that definitely would have mattered because I would have just lived that and been able to knock his Life Orb off. But that's Pokemon. So I go into my Infernape, and obviously I'm going to scare him off with the Flamethrower. He goes into his Dragonite, and Dragonite's going to take this Flamethrower with ease, pretty much. I'm also Life Orb, so that's going to be annoying with the Life Orb damage there, doing nothing to Dragonite. So I don't know really what to expect here, but he went for the extreme speed. I kind of didn't want to switch out and let him set up a Dragon Dance or something like that. So I was kind of torn between two decisions there. So, well, for some reason I actually survived that extreme speed. Wow. Okay, anyway, so I didn't actually think of I'd survive any attack from the Dragonite, so I went for a U-turn for some reason there. Anyway, so I survive and go into my Scizor, so I can probably use Infernape for some kind of fodder next time I use it. So I go into my Scizor, he withdraws, but I do actually predict that and go for a Pursuit. If you don't know, Pursuit doubles in power when they switch out on the attack, and I'm also banded too, so that actually has quite a lot of HP investment in that Dragonite. So he goes into Heatran. I have to switch out because I cannot do absolutely anything to Heatran, and I go into my own Latias. So I was expecting a definite Dragon Pulse is definite, so he probably he just goes for the Dragon Pulse there. That's probably going to do about half to 3/4 damage because I am quite bulked out in HP and Special Defense, which is alright. So he withdraws, expecting, I'm not really sure why he withdrew them, but anyway, I didn't have anything to kill that Heatran at all. I just went for a Thunderbolt because Power Hacks. Maybe he thought I had a hidden power, I know, Rock or Water or something like that, something weirdo like that I kind of normally bring, but I didn't on this set. So he goes back into his Scissor. I'm going to go for the Recover here. So I kind of outsped it, which I found a bit funny. So he must have gone for a U-turn or a Swords Dance. I'm guessing it's going to be more of a Swords Dance because I do know that's going to be Life Orb. So yeah, it's a Swords Dance. So he knows he can probably take a Thunderbolt or two. So I go for a Thunderbolt there, and he's probably going to go for a Swords Dance again so he can get plus for attack. hoping he doesn't get paralyzed by my Thunderbolt, which he doesn't. So that's +4 attack for his Scissor, and I know I'm going to get owned by a Bullet Punch this turn. So yeah, I go down to the Bullet Punch, of course, because that's +4 stab and Life Orb damage, which is an absolute truckload of damage. So definitely going down to that one. So my really only option at this point in the game, if I didn't have my own Scissor, I would have definitely lost here. So I go into my own Scissor because a Scissor is actually quite a decent counter for a Scissor, unless of course they are faster and pack superpower. So my Scissor was obviously slightly faster because, well, or it was a speed type. But I did remember putting a few EVs in speed there. So he goes down to the superpower. I don't know. As I said, I don't know if it was a speed tie, so I'm not sure what was going on there. So he goes into his Electivire. I just wanted to scope out what moves this Electivire has. So I went back into my Zuko just to see what was he was going to use. So that was just fodder anyway, because rocks were already up by the Metagross at the start, and he goes with the Fire Punch. So excuse me. So I don't know why the hell I did this. This was a really, really silly thing to do. So I thought I could outspeed it or something, and I went for the Bullet Punch. So I'm guessing is I went for a different move, but I must have misclicked, because there is no way in hell that I would have gone for a Bullet Punch. So I must have misclicked a move or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, so as I said, this was done ages ago, so who even cares? Lols. So Scissor goes down, and I must have, so I'm pretty sure I brought my Umbreon, because I used to bring him every battle in the good old days. So Umbreon's pretty much my backbone for this team, and it's going to be a curse set. So he's going to go off with a Thunder Punch on me. So yeah, it does quite decent damage, I guess, and I get fucking paralyzed, which is annoying. And he gets paralyzed by the Synchronize ability, so that's pretty funny. Electivire being paralyzed. Considering its speed boost ability, it's quite funny actually. So I go for the Curse, and my defense rises and my attack rises, but my speed actually falls. But speed doesn't even matter with Umbreon, because he's like slow as shit anyway. So he goes back into Metagross. I'm expecting a what the fuck boom for sure. Like, so I get my second Curse up, so that's +2 defense. And I'm definitely going to go for a Moonlight on this turn, because I know he's going to outspeed and go for the Explosion. Or, yeah, Explosion is really the only option. So he goes for the what the fuck boom like I thought, and I'm going to hopefully just take this. So yeah, in the red. Explosion was absolutely awesome in 4th gen, because you could like nuke anyone with it. If it was neutral damage, you could just nuke them with it. It's like Explosion, win. Anyway, so I just survive on 36 hit points, so go Umbreon, and I get the Moonlight off there, which is absolutely cool. So I was chilling at this point in the game. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm in a pretty good position now. Like, he doesn't actually have any phases that I know of already, because he would have sent them out as soon as he saw me cursing up my stats. So he goes into the Heatran. I'm thinking, another what the fuck boom? Like, I don't know what's going on here. So I get paralyzed, and yeah, he goes for the Roar. As soon as I saw that I was going first, I was like, oh my god, he has Roar, are you kidding? So, I mean, it's I guess in that point of the game, it was unusual for a Heatran to have Roar, because mainly they had other moves than Roar. So anyway, I get forced into my Gengar, and I go for the Focus Blast. I wasn't really sure if this was going to take it out, because I didn't have a clue of the HPs, the HP investment in this Heatran. So, but obviously if it had Raw, it's going to have some kind of bulk to it. So, and it's got the leftovers there, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Excuse me. So I go for the Focus Blast again. And that's going to take it out. So I guess I was pretty lucky with the accuracy there, because I never actually ever hit with 2 Focus Blasts in a row. Sometimes it's let alone 1. So Heatran's going to go down there to my Gengar, which is, yeah, that worked out pretty well actually, because Umbreon actually couldn't do a lot to Heatran, of course. I would have had to switch out anyway. So he goes into his Electivire. Shadow Ball, he may take it out. Like, it depends. Like, I'm not sure. It'll definitely get close anyway. So I nearly take him out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so it stays in just in the red, and he goes for the Thunder Punch. Electivire's a little bit overrated in attack because even, like, you'll see super effective a lot, but it actually won't kill a lot of things. So see, my Gengar survived then, and yeah, so that was a bit funny. So yeah, it was good to go back in the old days and yeah, watch one of these battles and commentate them. And I will actually have some more black and white battles up in as quick as I can. The moment I get my new R4 and because my ROM isn't working at the moment and that kind of deal. So just be a little patient and I will get them battles up if you're wondering why none have gone up. And thank you for watching.